Hi all, in this video we will see how to configure reimbursement module in application. First, we will know what is this reimbursement module. For example, if employees spending their amounts on behalf of companies, if they want to claim the same, this kind of expenses can be managed through this reimbursement module, which is out of CTC. So, to manage the same, we have a reimbursement module option. We will see how you have to configure the same now in this application. And if you have opted for a plus module, plus plan, then only you will get this reimbursement module get enabled. To configure that, you have to go to payroll settings. Under payroll settings, you have to go to this configure rules. Then under configure rules, have to click on add-on modules. Under this add-on modules, you will able to view all the additional modules that's been reflecting. So if you have configure reimbursement module, you have to click on this reimbursement. First here you have to choose from which date to which date you want the employees to allow to raise the reimbursement claims, and then you have to save the same. And if you want to process reimbursements approved along with payroll, you have to enable this. If you want to process out of payroll, you can uncheck this one. Then you have to save it. Once done this configuration, next you have to create the reimbursement components under salary components. To create a component, you have to click on new. And we will see how you have to create the reimbursement components. You can give a component names like food expenses, travel expenses based on your company's requirement. You have to enter the name, a small abbreviation for the same, and should be paid component. Pay type should be reimbursement. Then only it will reflect in employees login while raising the reimbursement request. This head will reflect. And should be non-taxable. Calculation type should be flat. Should be a variable component. You have to configure pay type reimbursement, non-taxable, flat, and as a variable component. Then only this component will reflect in employee login. So once you create this components, for this reimbursement, there will be two workflows in the application. First, it will go to the first reporting manager. Whoever is configured as a first reporting manager, the employee, then it will go. That you can check under this master. This employee, whoever is mapped as a first reporting manager under this employee master, once employee raises a claim, it will go to this first reporting manager. So once first reporting manager approves, then for final approval, it will go to finance person. That finance person you have to map under more transactions. Under spend management, you have to click on assign reimbursement approver. You can choose the location. So if it is not assigned, you will get the locations here. You can choose the locations. You can choose a role whom you want to give a final approval, finance approval. That employee role you have to choose. You will get that employee name. This role mapping, whatever the role you mapped under the role mapping, based on this, the names will reflect here. And then you have to assign. So once assigned for this particular location, whoever is mapped as a finance person, for him the final approvals will go. So if you have configured along with payroll, once approved by the finance while running the payroll, that month payroll, that reimbursements will reflect. If you have not configured along with payroll, you have to process the reimbursement separately. For that, you can go to more transactions. Under spend management, process reimbursements. You can give the date. Then status, choose unpaid, and then you have to click on view. Then whoever not paid, it will reflect here. You have to select, then you have to click on pay. Then it will get paid. You can choose status as paid and can view for whom you have paid for the particular period. Like this, you can pay if it is not along with salary. If it is out of payroll, you can pay the reimbursement through this process reimbursements option. Under the spend management, process reimbursements. And if you want to export the reports, you can view the same under reports. You can go to all reports, payroll reimbursement reports. You can click on this claims report. Choose from and to month. And then you have to click on get. We will get an Excel sheet with the claims raised so far, and if it is approved by the manager or rejected, the status of finance person, if it is paid or not, which month it is paid, everything you will able to view in this reimbursement report. And if it is out of payroll, if you have processed the reimbursements, then you can generate a bank statement as well. If it is paid, then you will get the bank statement. You can generate. If this bank has been mapped to the particular employees, then you will able to generate the bank statements. Like this, you can view the reports from this reports option, as well as you can process the reimbursements from this. Transactions, process reimbursements. As I told, like once you mapped the bank accounts properly, you can able to generate the bank statements for reimbursements report. You can select month, you can choose the bank name. That should be mapped to the employee. Then if you click on view, whoever the particular month it has been paid, it will reflect here. You can export the same. Like this. This is how you can generate claims report as well as bank statement from this reports, all reports, payroll, reimbursements reports. This is the entire configuration for the reimbursement module from the admin login. Thank you for watching this video.